Hi, I'm Rosie.
Yay, I'm back on YouTube.
Welcome to my channel. We're looking to what's going on intuitively in the world, from the political to the personal.
You can book personal readings on my website, rosieinsights.com. Rosie and Karina News Digest. Rosie Insights started about 7 years ago as Rosie Psychic Investigator, looking at news related to the Trump administration. Over the years, I have followed the practice of doing research about what's going on in the news, making that a core feature of my content. As of November 7th, 2024, I have had Karina as my daily guest slash partner for the series after the election. We are committed to working as a pair on this series at least until this election situation is resolved. Karina lives in Arizona, loves crystals, and is a certified aromatherapist. She is working on her website for private client healing appointments. We'll share her info once it's ready. Karina started as Rosie's, meaning my client, about 5 years ago, and then we became friends and started sharing the conversations we were having privately already. This channel is about looking at current news and events through an intuitive lens and sharing intuitive information. This content is for entertainment purposes only. Trust your intuition. This channel is just one source. Do your research, trust your intuition. You are the master of your own beliefs. What we won't do: conform. We do not conform with what other channels say necessarily. This is an independent channel, as is theirs. If you have a question about what you heard on another channel, ask that channel. On to today's episode. If you like this video, subscribe and press like. Thank you for watching.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rosie and Karina Sacrifice Together. So, okay. Oh. So, United States President coming around? What? It's him and Jill. You see it? They're here. There they
Him
are.
and Jill and Beau, their grandson.
By the way, my nails, they look dirty with blueberries. It's not dirt. It's just a stain of blueberries.
Blueberry.
No, because one of my favorite snacks is frozen blueberries. Very good.
So good.
So good. So okay. So I was, but still so anyway. So what is this all about? So what's it about? So welcome. Today's Friday, December 20th. We're here. Nothing happened today that we know of in the media. The moment is not upon us quite yet. But so somebody sent me a video. This is so when I posted yesterday a still image from someone of the motorcade of Kamala. It turns out that this gentleman who made this video, the entire video, at the end he shows the image like it's a motorcade. So you'll see it. But Corinne and I were watching this earlier because the person who sent it to me said, Rose, you watch starting 14 minutes. So it's actually a really wonderful. I'm going to share this with you guys. It is a little long, so I'll warn you. It's about four no, it's about, sorry, 6 minutes, 6 or 8 minutes, something like that for you. Okay, the part that I'm going to play. And so it's a photographer, it's a White House photographer, right? But he was so interested because he comes in riding his bike, and then he goes. I had never seen from this angle, and he goes into the White House, and then he's waiting for Biden. It's just like a really so cool to see.
It
But
is.
both Corinne and I got a lot of informations looking, And then so we want to share. Karina, I have a question. Do we pause when we want to share something, or do we just watch the whole thing? Let them watch the whole thing and then
Yeah, I would let him watch the whole thing
okay, all
and
right.
then we'll talk.
Yeah, because it guys, it really is a beautiful, like it is such a beautiful thing. It's just it is. So, okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
start sharing here. Okay. All right. So, oh, that's the background. Okay, so all right, so okay. I'll add the link. Okay. Oh, this I didn't see this. Look at this. It's a
I
nice.
know, it's so great. Yeah, I would go back and watch the whole thing because it was
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
beautiful.
So but let's start here. She said 14. I remember what okay, so
Yeah,
uh,
14.
when he so this is the person. This is him, okay? And I'm gonna play until the 20 minutes and 25. So it's about 7 minutes. So all right, so I'm gonna play.
Hmm.
We're in front of the White House. All right, the parking gods were being silly with me. They gave me a space, but it was pretty far away from the White House. So we're on a bike right now, and we are pedaling the last bit there. It's actually kind of cold to be on a bike, but we're gonna get there on time. Okay, guess what? We made it, and it's a beautiful night. Look at the birds, thousands of them. This would be kind of interesting for the helicopter. I don't know though if we're gonna get any of this light when he comes in. It's technically sunset right now, and I think we got another 15, 20 minutes. It's such a shame. It'd be a beautiful landing. And then color. Let's grab Mr. So all the water built up. I put drain holes in my ladder. No water. I'm too much smoke. Hey, how's it going? He's ahead of schedule. London, lateral. Yeah, where are you? Ah. Hey, you guys can go out. Oh, the sun's down. Oh, wow. This is optimistic. He wants to go the oval? No, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to the oval. I don't know what these people. Did someone tell us he's going to the oval? I mean the obstinate one. They all think he's going to the Oval Office. I don't know why they think. I'm going to sit up for here. My assumption he's not going to the office. He's going to the residence. All right.
It's just so cool.
Okay, helicopter is in. It's dark as heck as always. Got our photos. Hey, I didn't even notice that there were reefs there. You see that? They got like reefs all along the colonnade. I didn't even notice that. I think there's a tree. Yeah, there's a tree in the Oval Office. Okay, let's go get these photos sorted out. Everyone, well,
By the way, guys, after this comes the video of the motorcade. Okay, so towards the end, we're almost there.
so public tours. I think they went straight up. As yeah, it is time to bail. Maybe go get some pizza. I will see you guys tomorrow. No idea what we'll show you. Biden doesn't have much on the schedule, but we'll figure it out. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. See you tomorrow.
So that's the motorcade of today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so stop share. Okay, so all right. So Karina, do you want to? Okay, do you want to start? Why don't you start? Okay, go ahead.
Is
You
Tammerberg
want me to
here.
start?
Hold on.
And if you felt
Oh, okay, go ahead, Karina.
Well, I found that just so beautiful, so powerful. And as we sat here and watched it together, I got just chills running up my whole body when they stepped out of the helicopter. And it just felt so different. I don't know quite how to explain that part of it, but what I also picked up too is as the way he steps out of the helicopter, and obviously he does this all the time, but just such a difference in the way he treats his wife. You know, he stands there and waits for her. Little Beau gets off, they grab his hand, they walk together. It's a unit. But just as I saw that, I don't know, the chills just came through my body because I looked at Beau, the little grandchild, and it's like I feel Joe's resistance, I guess, to what is trying to happen. That, you know, looking at his grandchildren, I don't feel in any way, shape, or form that he's going to abandon them and not save this country for them. It just is so powerful to me. I don't know how else to describe that, but that's what I pick up. It's just very powerful for me to see a scene like that. And I know people would say, "How do you get that from looking at that?" But that's what I get. That's like, you know, I read the energy like that, and that's what comes through to me. It was just beautiful. And, you know, just the fact that he's going back to the White House, and I found it interesting for him to say, um, they were saying he's going to the Oval Office. You know, it was like even kind of a surprise to them. He's going to the Oval Office, and that's apparently where he was heading with Kamala too. So we'll get into that as after Rosie talks. So go ahead and say what you want to say about that,
Okay,
Rosie.
so it's interesting because first I watched it with Karina, right? We watched before
Mm-hmm.
I decided to show. this, no, really, the video. And it's like I got all these interesting bits of information, different spirits. So I don't discuss this informations.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was making notes as it was as like as it was playing, also to remember to talk about all these things. So first, the light. There was something about the ambiance of it, the light. It
Mm-hmm.
just I felt like it was kind of magical and protected. And I did not. I kept trying to picture, is trash coming? T-Ron or Angino coming? No, I just did not feel that at all. So I saw that an image of JFK with the broom saying cleaning up, like trash is not coming here, don't worry about it. We're cleaning this place up. No, it's not coming. And then I also got this feeling of this woman who had been a slave centuries ago. She's a ghost. It's like, I'm a ghost at the White House now. Uh, and she's like, we're not going back. No, not coming. No, no. And I got the impression, I remember I had done like readings when Trump was in the White House that there were ghosts over there. I just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, I haunted that MF. Oh yeah, I threw some vases here and there. So there were people like pulling things and like it's a little haunted for
Mm-hmm.
him. So so anyway, so that was this too. Now I got also um so um so then I got that JFK was saying he kind of came through and said, no, Rosie, I served this country because I was also, I don't know if I was looking for information. It was just something like, it's no, I serve this country. And it's this, the enemy is not gonna come through. We don't serve the country to let the enemy come through. It's not what we fought for.
Mm-mm.
Say. And then I asked, I think through this, I asked, wait, I don't know, I don't think that Biden was a veteran, but his son Beau was,
Mm-hmm.
right? He fought in the Iraq War. And I got this sense of again the same thing of service. Imagine if somebody was like, "Yeah, Saddam's coming. Yeah, whatever. He's just gonna be mad, so let's just not do anything about it." Like it's not a
Mm-hmm.
thing if you think about it. So that's why people have served and have family members that were in the military. And I see that Joe Biden has taken even the concept of service very seriously. So
Mm-hmm.
we're not gonna let the enemy come through. It's saying there is something different this time, Rosie. It's not, he is, they have changed the votes. It's not the same. And they have collaborated with the enemy. That's the difference here. We're dealing with
Mm-hmm.
the enemy. And so then I got also that so and then it reminded me, I looked it up just to make sure as it was playing, that the day before Joe Biden, it was on when I looked up, it was on Wednesday, there was a service for the wife and the child that he lost in the
Mm-hmm.
car accident. So I think it's been 52 years, if I say right, if I recall correctly, something like that.
Yes.
So I got very strongly from her that she's always there. Is that Naomi, her name? I was her the I think it's let's see actually. But anyway, so she was there and so was the child. Oh, just as a child in spirit, and I guess it's, but the child has reincarnated. Okay. Okay, so it's saying, okay, one second. Okay. Okay, Biden, St. Joseph Brand Catholic Church in Wilmington, Delaware. Wednesday marks the 52nd anniversary of the car crash that killed Biden's first wife, Nelia, and his daughter, Naomi. Okay, so Nelia is the name of the wife. Okay, so
Yes.
there's Nelia. That's the one I meant. So Nelia, she was there. She's very stable and very like kind of regal. No, he's not. And I see that they're saying to me, oh, and also his son was there. You know, it was a service for them, but I see that Biden also, we talk about it, right? He speaks to, he prays a lot. He's very religious. And
Mm-hmm.
not because he's spiritual, essentially. Not because he's like, oh, the church said this or that. No, it's his spiritual. So he was speaking to his son then, and they're like, there is no way he would just abandon, turn his back, and call it a day. No,
Mm-mm.
because he wouldn't be able to live with himself if he did that. So he's trying to do the best. At this point, it's like, no, he does not care because first of all, the Supreme Court granted he's a king. Do you know that?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm a king. He's a king, so he could do anything he wants according to the Supreme Court, right? So there's that. And then there's also the fact that he's just not gonna let the enemy take over. Hell no. He signed up for something and it's to defend the US, even if people don't know that the enemy is within at this point, right?
Hmm.
So that they're here, right?
Hmm.
So now that's what I got. And then I got that that's right. And then I got so with the gardens and the beauty of it, I kind of was like, oh, and I kind of got her like her reassurance. I don't know how else to put it, that she's going to be okay, that they're not gonna and then she's like, yeah, that woman, yeah,
Yeah.
Melania. And
Hmm. Hmm.
I was trying to destroy garden. I did not destroy garden. I tried to put it black, but it didn't work. I said, well, she has a very specific voice, like, Jackie's so classy.
Yes.
She, Rosie, she did not destroy it was painful to observe her treading upon the flowers so carelessly. She enjoyed walking on flowers herself. But I'm still here in spirit, and it's going to be okay. We will continue to have a beautiful garden. That is for sure. So I don't feel like, Jackie, are you worried? No, I'm not worried. Joe will be around. That's why she's saying, that's why she's saying, Rosie, when he said he will be around, he means it. So, so okay, is Melania coming back, Jack? And do you see? Rosie, I don't think so. I don't want to. I'm the type that I was raised not to speak ill of others, but you understand what I mean, don't you? So, so interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely here. No more black. No more black.
Right? No
Yeah.
more. Remember, wasn't
Yeah.
she? Did she have black Christmas, like black
Yes.
trees or something?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. And, I always it's terrible to say it, but the spirits there and even the people alive would rather see the White House burned to the ground before they'd let him back in there.
That's right. So,
They would burn it to the ground before they'd let him
okay.
walk back in there.
So,
That's how powerful that is.
interesting.
Yeah.
So wow. So, okay. So since should I get a picture? Because I have a questions here for them. One question.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I just have a question. So for Jackie, should I get a picture of her? Is it better? Oh, it's like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
No, or should I just, because this was a context where she came through.
Yeah.
It's okay, right? To just leave
He
it like
wants
that.
to come through. Exactly.
Yeah. So it's okay, right? I don't have to get her picture. She's already here. That's right. It's like, Rosie,
Hmm.
I'm here. Don't worry. It's okay, Rosie. I don't want to bother you. Don't worry. No. What is it? Oh, I don't want to disturb you. It's fine. It's fine like this, Rosie. No need for protocol. It's fine. We could talk like this. That's okay. Okay, so she's okay. So Jackie, I have a question. Is it better to just accept? Am I just like delusional? Rosie, you saw it with your own eyes. How do you explain
Hmm.
what happened? How do you explain her numbers, her
Hmm.
enthusiasm, her soul? To then within 1 hour they have the results, do they really? Do they have the results really, truly? Let us see it then. Let us see it. No, they don't
Hmm.
want is the gargoyle. Is that she calls him the
Yeah.
gargoyle.
The gargoyle. Yeah.
The orange gargoyle, Rosie. The orange gargoyle is hiding the truth. But we can see it. And that's what you saw. It's not because you were psychic, Rosie. It's because you're not an idiot. Really, right? It's like, so why would you have why would you burden yourself with the thought of the orange gargoyle? Hmm? Think about it. No, you don't have to do that, Rosie. You could just think that the truth shall come out, and we will quickly get her to the right place where she belongs. She was voted.
Hmm.
She was voted in. Kamala Harris. The president. That's her. Okay. So interesting, interesting. Oh,
Yes.
so, wow, interesting. So thank you. So, but
Hmm.
am I, Rosie, am I, Rosie, Jackie, am I, sometimes I feel bad. Like, am I like, but people are so worried. Like, what if I'm,
You know what? Beau's here too.
oh, is that, go ahead, Bo.
Beau is here.
Go ahead, Bo.
And he's showing me his brain.
Mm, mm.
Didn't he die of brain cancer?
Yes, he did.
But he's pointing to his brain and he's saying, I got this when I served. I got
Mm,
this when I served the
okay.
brain cancer.
Mm,
And he's saying, my dad will never let my service
mm,
be in vain.
mm. Wow, wow. Oh,
And
that's all goosebumps. Yes.
yeah, he's there with Amelia and the baby, his baby sister.
Mm, mm-hmm,
Yeah, he's not gonna let it happen.
mm,
He's not gonna let it happen. He's well, no, he's not gonna let it happen.
mm,
That's all I can say
mm, mm,
about that. But he's with Joe. He's
mm,
with him. He's
mm,
the power of Beau.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And then Beau was with everybody, all the spirits from the White House, the ones we always see, Rosie.
mm, mm,
They're packed in there.
mm, mm,
They're packed in there. And it's funny, like every time you wave back and forth and the monument is behind
mm,
you with that light, you know how you said lightsaber?
mm-hmm.
That's exactly what comes. And look at how the light and the helicopter almost make a cross. It's like
Oh,
I'm getting the image of a cross and and it being a lightsaber. And
oh,
actually Beau is showing it to me as a lightsaber. And he's like, "You don't think my dad will use this?" Not only does he have the lightsaber, he has the scorpion stinger.
oh, it's okay. I
He's
realize
a,
I can play.
yeah, and I just heard, "Look out, bitches." Oh, Spirit does have a good sense of humor sometimes. Look out, bitches. Yeah, get ready.
Mm. Wow. Okay. So, right. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it. I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I like to double check. Right?
Yeah.
So,
And he's showing me inauguration again
mm,
with Kamala standing there.
mm-hmm.
And I see the stage with John Lennon playing Imagine again.
Wow. Okay.
That is so cool.
All right. Okay.
Yes, she is on stage,
Okay.
and all those spirits are with her too.
Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Okay. So that's good. That's very heartwarming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Karina, we didn't talk about Kamala. We were going to talk about the video, like the part where you were gonna talk about the motorcade. We know how we go to the motorcade and talk about Kamala. At the beginning of this video, you were saying we'll talk about it afterwards, like after.
Yes. If we pick something up on her, well, I mean, I did see her when I saw the image of the motorcade,
Mm-hmm.
or the video of the motorcade. The first image that came to me
Mm,
was her rushing into the Oval Office to sign a document.
mm-hmm.
Now, I saw that last night, and as I told Rosie, I've tried to see what document she was signing,
Mm,
but I can't see it. All I know is she signed something that she needed to be there for. Like it couldn't happen anywhere else. She needed to go and sign it there. And Rosie, you picked that up too with Joe, right?
mm-hmm.
That there
Oh,
were
that's right. The letter. I was thinking. I was like, did I say? I don't think I said it when we
no,
started
you didn't still
recording.
say that.
So when so we said that when we looked at it before we shared this with you and recorded it, shared the video. So I had seen that Biden. Why did he? So the question is, why did he come to the White House? And I saw there was a letter. He opened it, or like a letter, not like a written letter, but this was a document that he had to see in person. And I even asked Um, couldn't he have done that at his residence in Delaware? No, because it was so secret that he had to touch it himself and couldn't speak of it.
Hmm.
And I saw that he gave an okay for something, and
Hmm.
he can't talk about it. It's something so interesting. I get that he can't talk about it. It's in writing,
Hmm.
like signs, and then I see he hands it to, it's like his, I don't know, chief of whoever the person is, not assistant, more than that. It's like a chief of staff probably. And like so then there's, and but it's saying that they're avoiding even having meetings about it. They have to be very, very, very like on the down low about it.
Hmm.
And then Quinn and I like asked about the whole, because if he had been the budget, he could have been on the phone. If it was just a budget issue, he could have been talking on the phone from Delaware, right?
Hmm.
Trying to
Right.
make something happen.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. And then
Hmm.
okay, so is
Yeah.
that the part right that I
Yeah.
saw?
And I also picked up too when we asked about, like, I last night I thought, okay, is it about the budget or is it something, is it the bigger picture? And today when Rosie and I were talking, I heard Joe say Kamala wouldn't be rushed here to sign a document about the budget. I wouldn't need her to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So whatever they were doing is more than just the budget.
Mm. Okay. All right. So wow. So that's this part. Now
Yeah.
there's a couple of other things going to that. Just one, I think one more thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna pause it and then move to the next, maybe the
Okay.
last subject. Okay?
Okay.
Uh, Okay, guys. So the last thing here, just to talk, not too long, I think it's this. Uh, oh my God, wait, what? Mike Johnson, you want to be speaker? Jesus Christ, that's right. My God, it's so sad. Thing. So anyway, so
Well, it is third in line to the presidency.
right.
So if they
Uh-huh.
wipe out two guys, guess who's in?
Mm-hmm. So it's about, so the House passed. I had said something before that it would pass, right, the spending bill to avert government shutdown. So, but really, the only thing that I want to know here is whether, oh my God, it's a this thing. So it's just about, sorry, I want to see if I can take a picture. That's okay, right? I don't have, oh no, but the ad. So anyway, that's okay, right? So,
Yeah.
so, uh, I just want to know here if, okay, let's see if. Yeah, I just want to know here if anything more like, is there going to be more drama related to this, or what's up with that? Okay, so what happened now that it has passed? Wow, I see that Elon Musk is furious. He's
Yeah.
angry. Damn it. It's
Outraged.
mine. What?
Hmm.
Who do they think they are? Huh, it's my government. I'm the president. Everybody knows that now. So
It's so true.
so so he's like, everybody knows that I stole the votes. It was my technology that I used to give him the presidency. I'm the real president. They're disrespecting me. They just wait.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go after them. I have their names. So it's like and again, I get the sense it's kind of like Trump, but in a way worse at this point.
Hmm.
It's like I'm in charge and I could do anything I want. Nobody who tried to stop me got it together. So I'm gonna continue because that's me. That's who I am. I'm Elon. Elonia.
Hmm.
Some call me Elonia. That's okay. So 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 he's so furious, but I feel like he's detached. I get a sense that he's detached from reality. And I still, it's not that I like Mike Johnson, but I like it. I agree with you, Colonel, that I think Mike Johnson, he's not
Yeah.
on, like
Yeah.
he's with the program. He got
Yeah.
with the
He's with the
program.
program. He has been for a while.
So he's like, and he's willing, oh yeah, you're okay, Elon. Sure, we love you. You want to be this, you want to do that. So but I feel like Elon is like he's out of touch, so out of touch with reality, and he's doing drugs and everything. So, but anyway, the point was, what about the budget? Are we going to be okay? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Gonna
Yeah.
come. It's not gonna. No, they're not gonna do it. No.
No, they're not going to bow to him.
So okay. So that
Yeah.
was cool, Corner, right? That was cool. Wow.
Hmm. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not even going to say the scene I saw because it was very violent and it was Leon being so angry that he was just going and picking off people.
Wait, but did he was he hitting somebody, or it was just a metaphor?
It, hopefully, I'm sure it was a metaphor, but he was. Do you want me to just say what I saw?
Well, it's
I
recorded.
mean,
Yeah, it's
it's
recorded.
just
But
violent, but it was he basically had a 22 sawed-off shotgun,
mm.
and he had it over his shoulder, and he was walking through the halls of Congress and just
Oh, but you know what? He plays
taking
video
out
games
people
a
that.
lot. He plays
Hmm?
video games. If he plays video games a lot, so I
Ah,
somehow don't see him like doing like the physical. Does it make sense?
yeah,
I don't
no,
feel
it's
like it's gonna happen.
metaphorical.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No,
Okay.
it's
But he.
metaphorical for, but taking each one of them out.
Hmm. Oh, but
He
this
is,
he's been telling them. He said if you go against what I think, I'm gonna find a somebody to run for your seat. I'm gonna pay for them to run against you.
yeah,
You're gonna lose. So and I see that he's like he actually he has their number, and he's like, you don't know who's on the phone now? I'm Elon Musk. I know who you are. I know who you're. Whatever. He legit threatens people.
yeah, yeah.
So.
He's that, that's why they showed me the scene of it being so violent because not that he would take that shotgun and go do it, but he would do whatever it takes to take these people out and down. He will
Mhm,
destroy them. He has
mhm,
that foamy mouth that he will just destroy somebody. That's
mhm,
his main goal.
mm,
So, yes, it's metaphorical with him using that, but not with him wanting
mm,
the same effect.
mm. Wow, wow. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. No, no, that's
Yeah.
so, but that's it. But it's
But
not
it,
like I don't
yeah,
feel
and I'm sorry, we get excited at the same time. But you know what? What I also get is a little bit of joy that he didn't get his way.
mm,
And,
right.
let's watch how he reacts now when he doesn't get his way, because you're right. He thinks this is his. It's
Hmm.
like, why in the heck are you people not bowing to me? Do you not understand I am king?
That's right. Exactly. That's how he thinks, really.
Hmm.
But yeah. So it's
Yeah.
interesting. It's a sign that all is not well for him.
No, no.
For him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, so I think we're wrapping up here,
Yeah.
right? Let's.
Yep. I think there's just one thing to remember.
Mm,
President Biden has executive immunity. He
that's
has
mm,
still the ultimate power.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
let's just hang on to that little nugget.
That's right. That's right. Very good. Very good.
Hmm.
All right. So that's it, right, Karina? That's it for today.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna pause the recording. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Bye.
Bye.